I spent over $1 million on over 1,000 cosmetic procedures. When I see all of these other human Kendalls, I think it's cute. I'm getting a $70,000 wolf masculinization. I feel like I'm the pioneer for plastic surgery when it comes to men. I have to have more surgery. And I continually have it because I do get addicted to that attention. It's gonna be a really big change, like all new Justin, totally new human Kendall.
Justin already has the face that 95% of other men wish they had already.
If I was to die, I'd be dying doing something I love. A lot of things that I covered today on Hooked on the Look aren't things that I typically had revealed to any other media. I was receiving so much attention and validation that way, and I started to think, well, maybe I was meant to live as a woman. Hi, I'm Justin Jedlica. I'm 42 years old and I live in West Hollywood, California. I spent over $1 million on over 1,000 cosmetic procedures. My next procedure is gonna be my most innovative and biggest one yet. I'm getting a $70,000 wolf masculinization. The wolf masculinization procedure I'm planning on having, it's gonna be a deep plane neck lift, a deep plane facelift, a mid-face suspension and temporal suspension. I'll have my upper lids done, and I'll have a cantopexy, which is like the cat eye procedure. But I think with all of that, in tandem with Dr. Eppley cinching in the sides of my face here, like that, it's gonna give more of like a wolf look. I really enjoy looking snatched. I haven't worked on my face in a really long time. I'm a little scared to actually have face work done because what if you don't like it and people recognize you in a specific way? So today I have my consultation with Dr. Eppley to talk to him about the procedures that I want to have. It's gonna be a really big change, like all new Justin, a totally new human Kendall. I'm super excited by the next set of surgeries that we've been talking about now for, what, a year, right? We're planning on doing the cheek implants and the wraparound jaw implant, which you're so known for. I'm used to actually designing my body implants most of the time, so it's interesting to like have you be doing that, but I trust you so much. I feel like I'm the pioneer for plastic surgery. When I started my body modifications, I felt like plastic surgery was something that was very female driven. And so it was very hard for me to find doctors that were willing to work on me. But I mean, if women have the availability to change so many things about their body, so should men.
Justin already has the face that 95% of other men wish they had already. So if that's your starting point, you know you're gonna have a winner. Implants, they'll do things that are not humanly possible, but your biggest risk is infection.
I know it's a lot of procedures. How many hours of surgery are we actually looking at?
It's more about when can I go out in public and not have to do a lot of explaining to people. Now you're a little different.
I'll wear mine as like a badge of honor.
Get those first designs done and we'll get those to you as soon as we get them back from the engineers, and I will look forward to your always insightful feedback.
It's gonna be iconic. When I was a kid, I felt that plastic surgery was my ticket into the elite world. My dad was kind of abusive when we were younger, and so I ended up feeling a lot like I was a parent to my siblings. Like I always call them my kids. We lost my brother a couple years ago, and he was just 32 years old. That was just so gut-wrenching. I can't imagine wanting to put my heart out like that to something else in this world, to be that vulnerable again. When I came out, I was 18 years old, and one of the first things that I saw was drag shows. And I ended up working on a house cast for 4.5 years. And not only was a job, it was a passion. It was body modification, and I became really enamored with becoming this other person. I was receiving so much attention and validation that way. And I started to think, well, maybe I was meant to live as a woman. So eventually, I started dating older gentlemen. They really seemed to appreciate my effeminacies more as a finesse and a polish. That's when I really was like, okay, I'm gonna stay a boy and I'm happy to be a boy. Having pec implants, bicep implants, tricep implants made me feel a little bit more like I was stepping into an ownership of my masculinity. I enjoyed plastic surgery because to me, it was kind of being rebellious against society, against what everybody told me I was supposed to look like and was never gonna look like. It gave me this sense of confidence saying, you know what, if you're not gonna accept me for who I am, I'm gonna show you how different I am. And it's gonna be 120% and I'm gonna slam it in your face. I have some friends coming over to see my new house and to hear about my surgery. Hi! Welcome to my house. My current house is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. We have a pool in the back. There's some great gardens. The location is optimal. We're in the heart of everything. I just love it. So I just got off the phone with a plastic surgeon of mine, Dr. Barry Epley, the doctor who did my leg implants. So I've been considering for a long time doing something that I think I'm calling wolf masculinization on my face.
Sexy. You're not getting like a beard or something implanted.
No! I'm gonna turn hairy.
You're gonna be like the AI version of yourself.
I hope so. I would live. That would be so fierce. So I know I already kind of have big cheekbones, but I feel like this is gonna help thin this out.
You have great bone structure to start with.
So is it gonna be too much then?
No, I don't think there's anything such as too much.
Cheers to that. More is more.
More is better.
So are you ever concerned about the surgeries or anything?
Oh gosh, Walter, so serious. Body modification's been a passion of mine forever. Like, if I was to die, I'd be dying doing something I loved. And I think that the risks that I take are monitored. I hear from my mom and from my friends sometimes that they feel like a little concerned, like what if it doesn't come out the way you like? And I just think, well, I could fix it again.
Can I ask you this, would you ever stop?
No, like to me, it's my artistry. It's creativity. Like you wouldn't ask an artist, a painter, to put down their paintbrush and be like, oh, we already saw you paint that once. Like they're gonna continue to reinvent and change. I was a model, and 2020, the investigative journalism show did a bit on me, and they introduced me as their human Ken doll. And people assumed I had plastic surgery to look like Ken. And I think it kind of demeans how much effort I put into learning about the human body and learning about plastic surgery. When I see all of these other human Ken dolls that have popped up since I entered the media 13 or 14 years ago as the human Ken doll, I think it's cute, it's flattering, but I don't really think I've seen anyone that's gone as far as I have with plastic surgery or is as much of an innovator. Dare I say, I don't love the title, but in a way, it's given me a lot. So all I could do is take it and run with it and monetize on it. So there's no end goal with my plastic surgery. I'll continue to be an artist and rethink and redefine what beauty means for me. It's harder and harder for me to find things that are different to do. And I have to continually up the ante in my own mind to be able to do television and to stay relevant. I have to have more surgery. And I continually have it because I do get addicted to that attention. So today I'm going to one of my favorite med spas in Beverly Hills, the Revive Clinic, where my friend Amir is gonna do a treatment on me that's supposed to be skin tightening. We'll see if it makes any difference where I don't need my facelift. Are you gonna make my skin so tight that I don't need this facelift?
I think you're gonna do it. Yes.
Okay.
Maybe you're gonna like it.
Let's have at it. I'm so excited about this next procedure. It's gonna be something that's groundbreaking. It's gonna be transformative. It's gonna be a whole new me. A lot of things that I covered today on Hooked on the Look aren't things that I typically had revealed to any other media. I mean, talking about gender identity and finding yourself as a young person is something that took a lot of courage, and it leaves you a little bit vulnerable. Life's a journey, and I have to embrace every bit of my life.